Morning, morning. Dave Benson here. How you guys doing? I'm super pumped for today. I'm super pumped every day. Thank God it's Friday. How good is it to be alive, ready for an awesome day, ready to build your brand. I'm going to wait for Facebook to go find my people. Hey, I'm super excited about today because today is selling cars on social media. Every single Friday, I talk in my Facebook profile about selling cars, how to build an army of people that follow you on social media, and you start selling cars on social media, which is really cool. And I'm going to talk about video today. I'm going to talk about what are the videos that you have to do to sell more cars. So make sure you share this, like this. I want this to get out to as many people as possible, many sales hustlers as possible. I'm here every single morning. I'm a few minutes late this morning. I'm just doing some extra preparation, but every morning, 8 a.m. Sydney time, I come to you with a live video on how to build more sales in your dealership and for you as car salespeople. So say hello, make sure you give me a shout out, give us some love down the bottom there. And I look forward to talking to you about how to sell more cars on social media. This is something that, hey, we want leads coming in as we sleep. But you know what I loved last night is Sean and I did our Facebook Q&A for Mastermind, our Sales Hustlers Q&A, should I say. Our mastermind that we do every Wednesday, we transferred it to Thursday this week. And a whole stack of sales hustlers jumped in on the call and we're asking them amazing questions. But we had a special announcement to make last night, and that was that Sales Hustlers Live is coming to not just Orlando, but it's coming to, we're going to do an online course, an online 3-hour live event next Friday night. So that's really cool. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But today, I want to talk to you about social media, and the cool thing about that was I woke up and we'd had a whole stack of people join. Right? There's a whole stack of people that, while I slept, had registered for the event. And the cool thing is, we're not making much money out of this. In fact, we're not making any money out of the Sales Hustlers Live at all. We just want to resource you guys and give you some opportunities to work out how to sell more cars. But the long and short of it is I love doing business while I sleep. I love when I check my phone in the morning and there's like 40 new messages and there's like 50 new notifications. And I'm like, man, this thing's hustling for me while I'm sleeping. Man, are you getting leads while you sleep? If you're not, this is what we're talking about today. So what are the top videos that you must do? What are the videos that you absolutely need to start with? Well, I did a video challenge for all my sales hustlers in order to post a video every day, right? Record a video every day, because the only way that you get better at video is to do it, right? You have to make a habit of doing a video and getting good at staring at the little green light or staring down the barrel of the camera and delivering your pitch or your presentation or whatever you want to do. But I see a whole stack of salespeople doing the wrong videos. And really what they're doing is they're doing what the car salesman, down at Parramatta Road, for those guys that are in Sydney, or the cliche typical used car salesperson would have put together on a TV commercial back in the 80s, right? The big sales pitch of, hey, Dave Benson here from XYZ Motors. We have amazing offers this weekend. We want you to come down because no reasonable offer will be refused. We've got this car and we've got this car. And they run this like commercial. And I'm like, man, we've been doing those sorts of videos for 20, 30 years. And I can tell you, people don't want that on their Facebook feed. They're not going to come into your dealership based on the fact that you have done a big promo with all the cars that you've got on special for the weekend. So what are the five videos? I'm going to give you 5 things that you must do on video in order to sell more cars. The number one video that you must do is you must do an introduction video. This is not a Facebook Live. This is something that you master and that you pre-record, and that is something that you can send to potential customers. It goes for no longer than 2 minutes. I would keep it in fact to 1 minute. And what it is basically a get to know you video. So, hi, my name's Dave Benson, and I'm the sales coach. Okay, I'm telling you who I am, what I do. Okay, then what I'm doing is I'm telling you a little bit more about my story. So let me give you the example. Okay, so hi, I'm Dave Benson, and I'm your sales guy down here at Hyundai of St. Augustine. I'm using Sean's dealership as an example. I've been selling cars for 10 years. And I'm so passionate about the brand Hyundai. I've always wanted to work for Hyundai because, you know, it's such a quality-made vehicle. We had a perception many years ago that Korean brands were nowhere near the quality that Australian built or Japanese built or European. But I can tell you the quality of these cars is second to none. It leads the way in this. Hey, I'd really love to help you out with your next new car. If you're interested in a new car, I'd really love to be able to look after you, because what I do differently is I have a transparent sales process. In other words, I give you all the information up front and I give you no pressure. There's no haggle, and I always get you the best price on your trade-in. I've got fantastic customer service ratings and I've got 98%, and I really love to be able to look after you. I'm a local boy. I've got 3 kids, right? So what you want to do is you just want to talk about why you love your dealership. You want to talk about why you love the brand that you sell, and you want to give a little bit of, about you. You know, you're married, you've got 3 kids, you've lived in the area for so long, and so forth. So the first one is an introduction video. Okay, so just introduce yourself, and it needs to be no longer than a minute or 2. I want to see some of those posted in the Sales Hustlers today. Video number 2 that you must do is you must do walk around videos. Okay, so what I'm talking about here is you grab your camera, you grab your phone, and you start doing walk around videos around some of the cars that you have on your lot. You want to not just do a 6-position presentation and bore the pants off people, but you again want to specify and want to keep these short. All the videos should be short, right? This one may be a little bit longer, the walk around video, maybe 2 to 4 minutes. But what you want to do is you want to highlight 3 things that you love about a certain car. So we've just had the new Toyota Camry in. It's the XE model, and there's 3 things that I love about this car that I wanted to show you through. Okay, get somebody to hold the camera for you. And the reason that you would do that is because you want you in the picture, right? You don't just want to be filming the car. Anybody can do that, right? A customer can go on to YouTube and find any sort of walk around video, but they want to get to know you at the same time as getting to know the car. So 3 things. Show them 3 wow things, right? Wow them. What's different? Don't talk to them about the color-coded bumper bars. Don't talk to them about the fact that the car's got a sunroof. Show them 3 wow things about that car. So what these are walk-around videos where you show them the wow factor. That's point number 2. Video number 3 is a tour of your facilities. This is a great one to build credibility about who you are and what you do at your dealership, where the cars come in and what sort of process they go through with pre-delivery, even the service department and how clean that is. Introduce a couple of the people that are at your dealership, like your managers or like some of the technicians, right? Introduce those people to your potential customers. Okay, so that's point number 3. Do a bit of a tour of the facilities. I want to show you around. This is what we've got here. We've got over 100 different used cars in stock, but most importantly, I want to introduce you to some quality people which will help make your buying decision really, really easy, and then no pressure as well. Okay, so go and introduce those other people. Number 4. Video number 4 is, this one's a powerful one. We've got to get this so right. Is testimonials. Is video testimonials from your customers that love you. How many of your customers absolutely love you and are happy to leave a great review on Yelp or on Google or on DealerRater or fantastic CSI from that gets passed back to the manufacturer, but we don't utilize that for a next potential sale? See, people believe in what they hear from other outside sources, not from what you tell them. That's why websites like TripAdvisor are so popular, because that they're reviewing different hotels, because we all know there's a 5-star hotel and there's a 5-star hotel, and those two hotels can be completely different based on the different reviews and the different feedback. So I really, really encourage you to get all over testimonials. You want to ask your customers and get written permission from them in order to conduct a short video testimonial when they're picking up their car. Okay, so when they come and pick up their car, what you want to do is you want to do a video with you and the customer in it, and you want to say simply this. Hi, Dave Benson here from XYZ Motors. I just wanted to introduce you to my new friends. Right, this is Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and they're picking up their brand new Hyundai Santa Fe today. How exciting for them. Hey, Facebook, get excited, right? Congratulations. You want to introduce them, shake hands. Again, either get somebody else to do this video or do it on a long selfie stick. But the first thing you want to do is you want to congratulate the customer. The second thing you want to do is you want to mention the car that they got out of and the car that they're getting into and why they chose this car. And the third thing you want to ask the customer is, why did you decide to buy a vehicle from me? You could have bought a vehicle anywhere, Mr. Customer, but why did you decide to buy a vehicle from me? You need to record videos and testimonials and have them all over your social media, have it all over your personal website. By the way, I do recommend a personal website for this reason, so that things don't just get lost in a timeline, but they can actually be promoted and be at the top of your page. We'll talk about that on another video, but you must do video testimonials. Let's say, for example, you sell 15 or 20 cars a month. I strongly recommend that you would ask a minimum of five of those customers to do a short video. Right? You don't have to necessarily incentivize them to do it. Right? Just ask. Ask your favorite customers, your top 5 favorite customers, for a video testimonial. So do 5 of those every month. Think about that. In 10 months' time, on your website, on your YouTube channel, you've got more than 50 people that have left a testimonial about how great you are. That's going to be a great tool to send on to potential customers. And video number 5, the last video that I really encourage you to start mastering, is Facebook or Instagram stories. Now that's a little, in Facebook and Instagram's in the same location, in the top left corner of your mobile phone, you'll see the little camera button. And what they are is the short 15-second videos that you can hold the button down and record anything. Right? And the reason why I want you to start doing Facebook or Instagram, wherever you are, you know, even Snapchat, they do exactly the same thing. But I would strongly recommend that you do this on Facebook first. And the reason why I want you to do Facebook story is because I want your potential customer to get to know you. Get to know you as a person, get to know the real you, rather than just the scripted you delivering a sales pitch to a camera, or alternatively doing a walk around on the car. What you want to do is you want to casually record and document your day, right? You want to, they don't necessarily need to see what you had for lunch, but they want to get to know you more, because what you're selling is you're selling yourself. And the other thing that does is it helps you to be really concise. I mean, I've been going for 13 minutes and 42 seconds right now, and today's video too long. Just too long. I've got to get them under 10 minutes. Because if I don't have a time limit on it, right, I continue to ramble and I continue to, you know, talk too much, over talk things. That's just my nature, right? And so the cool thing about Facebook story is that you practice doing 15-second videos and you can't do them any longer, right? So you've got to be really clear and concise. So you practice not only being good on camera, because you're not just recording one video a day, you're probably doing 5 or 10 of these Facebook stories a day. It also gives your customer an idea of who you are behind the scenes, right? And thirdly, it gets you really, really good at video, because you have to be concise. You just have to be clear. Right, so I'm going to be clear and concise. I'm going to recap the top 5 points or the top 5 videos that you must do in order to sell cars on social media. The number 1 video that you must do is you must do a short bio about you, introducing yourself, why buy from me, why I sell this brand, why I love what I do, a little bit about my personality, for example. The second thing is walk around videos. Walk around videos just need to be 2 to 4 minutes, talking about 3 wow factors of the specific car. Put those onto Facebook, onto YouTube, and you'll get some traction there. Snapchat stories too. Yeah, if you want to, Jonathan, if you want to do Snapchat stories, that's fine. But I just know that where most of your customers will be Facebook, right? So that's point number 5. But point number 3 is tour of the facilities. Introduce your business manager, your sales manager, introduce your service technicians, introduce the customer to where they would go in the event that they came into your dealership, for example, or how clean the service department is, or the process that the cars go through when they come in off the trucks, and how we get them ready for sale. Point number 4, or video number 4, is testimonials, my favorite. You must do at least 5 of these a month. Get testimonials from your customers, post them absolutely everywhere. Social proof is one of the most powerful ways to sell in 2017. And number 5 is Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat stories. This will definitely help you build your personal brand, get you really clear on video as well. I hope these points have helped and you can start these videos. I'd love to give you some feedback on some of your videos. Make sure you join the Sales Hustlers group and that you post those in the Sales Hustlers group so that I can give you some feedback, and Sean and the rest of the crew will give you some honest feedback. I look forward to seeing you on the Sales Hustlers. Thanks so much for joining us on another episode of Selling Cars on Social Media. I'll see you next Friday with another episode.